I am the home that keeps you safe and warm from the storm. And I am the pillow that you lay down on at night. Sleep tight. I am the feeling that everything's okay when you feel like you can't make it through the day. Just remember that I am the source that makes you feel like dreams come true. And I am the river that sweeps you through the hard times. What a breakthrough. I am the silent beat of your heart. Even when broken, I won't tear apart. Do you know who I am? In case you don't know, I am the secret to all your desires. I work for hire and I'll take joy for payment. I'll take you higher than high. Oh my, just remember that I am love. Take a moment to think and just breathe. Think about everything you believe. Sometimes you feel like you're being deceived, but everything you gave hard you received. Mirror reflecting your soul, all of your beauty for the world to behold. And they give joy for payment, lifting you higher than high. Oh my, just remember that I am love. I am love. Yeah, I am love. Ooh, I am love. Yeah, I am love.
Well, hello, and welcome to Ava's Temple of Consciousness. I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me. I experienced a healing with my tuning forks. I'm going to tell you about that because it was so interesting to me. I'm a yoga teacher, and I also taught surfing at a surfing school in Hawaii for about 9 years or so. I've always been very athletic. I ran distance, 10 miles, usually every other day in Hawaii. I don't run now, but I swim and I teach yoga. So I need to be very physically fit. And generally, I have never had very many accidents lately. Of course, I've had accidents before. In my surfing, I used to have accidents and in my running as well. And so I've had what is commonly known as a sprained ankle many times. But in the last 8 years that I've been teaching here, I haven't had any injuries. But the other day, I have a steep set of stairs that I have to negotiate on a daily basis, several times a day. And I'm very careful. There's a railing that I always hang on to. But the other day, I was near the bottom of the stairs, and the light, which is very high up, was very dim, and I haven't had a chance to fix it. So I assumed, and I'm sure you've done this before at home, that I was on the very last step, but I was second to last. So I misstepped and came down hard on the side of my foot. So I twisted it in. And consequently, I could not walk or bear my weight on it. It was very painful. And in my experience with what is, I consider, the first degree sprain, in which nothing was torn, it usually takes me at least 5 days or so before I can put my full weight on it and use it. And it takes a lot of yoga, usually, to hurry that up. But I decided what to do was to use my tuning forks on them. And I received quite a miraculous healing, relatively speaking, because again, I've had experience with sprains. So I'm going to show you what I did, because I want to share it with you. I know that sprains are very common, and you don't have to be an athlete to sprain your ankle. In fact, weak ankles are probably the cause of sprained ankles, simply not using your ankle, having full range. I'm a yoga teacher, so it happened to me. And they can be very painful. So I hope those of you out there who, and there must be millions of people spraining their ankle. When I ran, it would happen quite often, actually, because I like to run in places I've never run before. And so sometimes you encounter, again, you misstep, holes in the ground, or some obstacle, you see. So I'm very used to this, but within less than 24 hours, because from the time I got it to the time I woke up the next morning was not even 24 hours. It was really quite remarkable. The next day, it was as if I never sprained it at all. So the tuning forks are quite remarkable, really. If I had torn the ligaments, I don't know how much help they would have been, but I didn't. And so this is even more applicable or useful to, I think, the large majority of sprains, which are first degree strains. So that said, let me show you how I healed my ankle. So let me show you. I'm going to apply the tuning forks on the side of my foot, on the bottom, and all around it. So you hold your tuning forks at the stem and strike them on their side. And then you apply them to the area that you need. Try to use as much of the stem and the points of the tuning forks in the area that causes you pain. Strike and then apply. Strike and apply. Apply until the vibration stops. Restrike and apply. Now, remember, you can keep doing this. I did it for 2 hours. Strike and apply. I'm running it on the inside, the sole of the foot, where the pain was. Remember, you can use any of the traditional methods along with the tuning forks. Use them over and over, applying them to the area that's painful. I also elevated my foot and applied both ice and heat. But the tuning forks have accelerated the healing process. Reapply the vibration over and over again. Envelop the entire foot in its healing vibration. Well, I hope you found some value in that, and I hope you find some value in it. If you should ever have a sprained ankle, and please go to grandcentralhealing.com and pick up a pair of these tuning forks. They are quite a remarkable healing tool. Thank you.